Yo YouTube, everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, and that's kind of the theme of today's video. We're going to be talking about Warzone and just the state of it, what they could do to improve in my opinion, and kind of just looking at the overall problem, whether they're a casual, competitive player, whatever. Warzone's not in the best state right now, but I'm optimistic they'll be able to fix it just because of how loyal the fan base is to the franchise. I think they're not lucky because they've obviously made their own success, but let's get into it in a minute. Anyways, okay. Today's video, the topic is going to be Warzone, the revival, what they can do, the issues, stuff like that, and just overall what's going on. Some people might not be too aware, some people might be in the loop. Everything we're going to cover today's video. And yes, it's been a while. I've actually been focusing on other elements of the channel, so I've not really been uploading to my Warzone channel. So I thought today will be a good opportunity to explain why. And yeah, I mean, Warzone I've always watched, I've always played since it came out. I've been a Call of Duty fan since as long as I can remember, and when Fortnite came out, I absolutely loved that, and I started to get addicted to battle royales. I started to want to play them, I started to understand them, get good at kill rates and stuff like that. And then when Warzone came out, I was like, oh my god, like the game I love, Call of Duty, combined with the battle royale, this is it. COVID, everything, like the timing was perfect, and the dads absolutely took off. For someone like me that was a Call of Duty player, I was like, wow, like we've got all these players playing our game, right? The Tim the Tapman, the Ninja, the Nick Mercs, the Tfue, like the players that would play Warzone. I was like, oh wow, these are the guys that were playing Fortnite. So it was definitely an interesting switch up, and then over the years it started to decline, and here we are now. So let's talk about the problems. What's kind of going on with Warzone, and just yeah, what's the problem? The main one, okay, the main problem and thing I want to specify is, let's start with the top end of players. Okay, so these are the sweats, the top 1% of players, the streamers, the competitive gamers, the sweats. Okay, that's just the best way to put it. Whether they're a creator or they make money, that's their job, whatever they are, these are the sweaty players. And I'll count myself in this category. Obviously I'm a creator, I make money from this basically as my job, so I would definitely count myself as one of these sweaty players. And as a sweaty player, let me tell you the issue. So the issue for me is a few things. Okay, number one is hackers. Now I mainly play rank play in multiplayer, so I hit iridescent solo queue, and I simply could not play on that account because I would only play hackers. That's such a bad feeling because you grinded for something that not many people could achieve, let alone solo queue. Like hitting iridescent solo queue in Black Ops 6 was an insane achievement for me, and I couldn't even try to get top 250 because of the cheaters. I couldn't even attempt it. I literally had to buy another account. Like I had to buy the game again, make another account called ArvPlays, and play the game again on a Smurf and get to Crimson, where I basically play rank play on that. So when you guys watch my stream, I'm playing rank play on a Smurf account. That's my own account because I can't play on my main account. It's so annoying. So I paid money for skins and stuff like that, and you can't play the game. That's a big problem. So there's no real incentive. You can't really grind to get to the top, and it's the same for Warzone rank play. For Warzone rank play, you're seeing a lot of the top players, that's their content, and it's miserable. So let's start with that. Okay, if the streamers are playing rank play, you want an anti-cheat that works so that the best players in the world can consistently play, and you want it to be fun for them. Okay, that's just number one. That should be number one, bread and butter. Why? Because it funnels down. Aiden, Nick Mercs, Swag, Biffle, Repulse, all these players are people that are top Warzone creators, okay, in terms of views, right? If they are having fun playing the game, that positive atmosphere, that positive kind of ambience in the air, in the streams, the vibe, you know, when a new game's out, everyone's like, yo, let's go, just like Marvel Rivals, by the way, which we're going to get to, we're going to compare to. People are happy, bro. People are just happy, and we want that. We want that happiness, which we haven't had in a while. So hacking has to be addressed. It has to be addressed. Now, with hacking is shadow bans. Now this one is really stupid. I've been shadow banned on my main account, and I think it's actually funny that I've been shadow banned, and then I go into a game and there's a guy that's clearly wall hacking called iZen or iCronus, and he's just sitting there wall hacking, hitting 100% headshot accuracy, by the way, 100% headshot accuracy. He's literally laughing in game chat saying, ban me, I dare you, it's not gonna work. The guy's just sitting there on a whitelisted account not getting banned, and I'm like, this is my job, bro. Like, this is a job. I actually look at it and I'm like, imagine any other job. You go to work and someone's hacking. Bro, imagine you're a teacher and you go to your job and you're competing against a robot that can't lose. Like any job you go to has fair competition in the most place. Again, that's a separate topic, but just generally, like, my point is, like, for this to be my career, is kind of, I actually have to laugh at it of how stupid it is that the game is banning me, bro. Imagine being good at your job, so they ban you. They're like, oh, hold on, are you cheating, bro? We don't really have proof, but you're better than the average player. Okay, yes, you put more time in. Okay, yes. Nah, we're gonna ban you. But that guy right there, he's cheating his arse off, but let's focus on you. Let's focus on you, Mr. Arv. Let's focus on you, Shifty. Shifty, let's ban you because you won champs twice in a row. You won our biggest tournament twice in a row on LAN. You must be hacking. DS Biffle. Okay, we're gonna give you a whitelisted account. Don't tell anyone. That's okay. I don't know if he's been shadow banned, by the way. I know Aiden has said he's got a whitelisted account. By the way, they should have a whitelisted account before we talk about a separate tangent. These players that have won on LAN that are clearly not hacking. I don't care what Bad Boy Beeman says or all these idiots, Call of Shame, whatever these idiots say. These guys are not hacking. I know some people don't like it. No, whoa, he's not a hacker. He just plays the game a lot. He's very good. Yes, that's a thing. The skill gap is a thing. Okay, anyways, again, going on a tangent. This is just an open rock today, just talking about the game. These guys should have whitelisted account. They should have streamer mode. They should, because they are the top of the top. They are the top 0.1%. Let them show off the game. Let them show off the product in a positive way. Let them have a good experience. Why? Because it funnels down, like I mentioned with the viewers. It's very, very contagious. Okay, then we go through a few more things there. How is Shifty? How is Ahsoka getting shadow banned? These guys won the biggest Warzone tournament of the year 6 months ago, and now they're getting shadow banned on the game. Are we faded? They're going to Call of Duty LAN events. Like, it actually doesn't look good on your game that the people you're inviting to a Squid Game event is getting shadow banned on your game. Is he cheating or not? Make your mind up. He's obviously not cheating, so then just don't shadow ban his account. Whitelist his account. Why is Zyro, a UK streamer, why am I watching Zyro get shadow banned? Blast, Dongi, Smitty, all these top players getting shadow banned. Destroy, I've been shadow banned. Why am I getting shadow banned? It's stupid. It's crazy. I've seen people that I coach that are casual players like, oh, I've been shadow banned. Why are you shadow banned? How are you shadow banned? The system is stupid, needs to be addressed. Okay, next issue, the game itself. Let's just say there was no cheating. People would be okay. They would be okay. They would play it. It's still not great. So let's talk about how to make it great, okay? Cheating is one of the biggest things. Without the cheating, people would still play the game, because I love Omni Move. I think it's a fantastic addition, okay? Few things. First of all, why do we not get all game modes? I don't care about this player base thing, okay? My opinion, I think it's a stupid argument. Oh, but the player base, don't let them, you know, you can't. It's a player base. You have to let them, you know, you have to, no, it's so crazy. How have they got a ranked play for Big Map and not for Resurgence? And why did last year they have one for Resurgence and not for Big Map? Why? Why is there an argument? Just give us both. If I want to play Big Map ranked, I should be able to play that. If I want to play Resurgence, Rebirth Island ranked play, let me play that. You know why? Because there's a game called Fortnite. You might have heard of it. And guess what they do? The same thing. They have OG ranked, they have building ranked, they have non-building ranked. And you find players. Why? Because their game is good, the player base is high. Same thing. They're worrying about the wrong things. They're trying to like put tape over clear cracks. They're trying to make this game as bad as possible. It seems that way, and the way they're generating whether the game's good is their profit and loss. They're checking their revenue. First of all, this is a quarter where the amount of players have actually gone down by so much. It's crazy. Second of all, you can't just look at the revenue to see it. Like, you can clearly see the amount of negative attention you're getting in your game, and the decency for these idiots who literally send a tweet to talk about fucking Squid Games, bro. Your game is broken. Mr. like Dave after work is coming back to a shadow ban lobby from his 9 to 5 and you're telling him to buy a Squid Game bundle. What? Are we fading? They are so out of touch with reality. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Anti-cheat. They're saying season 3. They're hoping that saves the day. I'll be honest, it might. But why are we relying on this shit? Why are we relying on nostalgia? It's crazy. Next thing, the game itself. Okay. So many little broken bugs. I will forgive the game if it was a little arcade shooter. Can we seriously address who we're working with right now? If you're gonna charge us for a product which is gonna be £70 a game, that's fine, okay? If you're gonna make the game good. Warzone's free to play, fair enough. You're gonna charge bundles. I am all for microtransactions. For me, the more microtransactions in the game, the better, because people have the option. If their game's gonna be good, Marvel Rivals, they have unbelievable character skins that I don't mind spending money on because the game is good, the developers care, okay? This game, bro, why am I seeing the same meta? Chat, I've not played Warzone for about, honestly, the longest time ever since Warzone's been a thing. I have not played Warzone since the integration because I was shadow banned the first week and it really pissed me off. It pissed me the day that Warzone came out. I was shadow banned. I couldn't get into a lobby. I was so pissed off. I haven't played it since. I literally have had a bad taste in my mouth. I haven't played it since, okay? Why are we still playing on the big map, the same big map from last year? I don't mind a rotation, by the way. I don't mind a rotational big map. I am all for that. If they said, right, we're going to have Uzbekistan on the big map, we're going to have Verdansk and one more map, and we're going to do a rotation, just like with Rebirth, I'm okay with that. You know what? That's fine. I'm okay with that. But why are we on the same big map as last year? Why is there no option to play a different big map? It's so stupid for me. Why can't they bring back Caldera, bring back Verdansk, have all the maps? Am I living on a different planet? Why can't we do that? Why can't we have different maps? I don't understand. Why can't we have more resurgence? Why is it only Area 99 and Rebirth? Where's the rest? Where's Fortune's Island gone? Like, why can't we play these maps? It's just stupid to me. I just don't understand it. Why can I? There's times where I can't play solo Rebirth Island. I want to play solo. You are not letting me play solo. You said if I want to play solo, I have to play Area 99. Why? Why can't I do what I want on your game? It's absolutely stupid. The bugs are crazy. Now, another thing is with hacking, back to that, right? Like, if somebody is in the kill cam shooting with 100% shot accuracy, that guy should be banned on that day. I don't care how they sugarcoat it. That system should pick up, oh, day 467 has 100% shot accuracy. Okay, this guy is clearly cheating. Let's check his VOD out. There you go. 10 seconds later, boom, he's cheating. That's it. That's what they have to do for the blatant hackers. I understand the algorithm is going to be a bit difficult to control all the hackers, okay? But when they tell me, yo, guys, we've banned 25,000 people, let's go. I look on the leaderboard and number one is a clear hacker called I Am Zen. There's an issue with your game. That's what we need to address. Okay, next thing is the meta is so stale. The meta is just so stale. There needs to be more meta changes. When Warzone was at its best, when I think of the best times of Warzone, is when there was fluidity in the meta, when you could use different things, when you could use different weapons. I don't mind a meta dominating for a few weeks. In my opinion, when I look back at the dance, the best time was when you use the M4 MP5, then the M4 MP7, then the Grau MP7, then the Grau MP5, and then we use a Kilo MP5, and then we use this, and then that, and this, and that. And the meta was evolving constantly. I don't mind that. But it just gets boring when the XM4 and the Jackal are the meta for about 5 months. I've not played the game. I looked on stream yesterday. Hang on, I recognize that gun. Oh yeah, they used it 6 months ago. What are we doing? What are we doing? I play Black Ops 6 competitive. I don't mind there being one meta in rank play, being the best gun used all year. That makes sense for multiplayer, but for Warzone, for pubs, it should never be like that. It should always be a variety. That's where you have the most fun. There should be a balance between all things. There should be more fun areas to do. You should be benefit for different play style. There should be more stuff to do. There should be more fun game modes. Fortnite, they have so many fun game modes. They have so many fun game modes. For example, Solid Gold. I remember Solid Gold. They had a little bit like that in Warzone, but things like that just make it fun. Another thing is the private match system is so arse on this game, bro. I don't know. I hate when people defend them like they're a small company, bro. Can somebody explain to me why we can't go into a private game and make our own map, like, or make our own custom thing, or like, you know, if you guys play Fortnite, one of the coolest things you can do is vault and unvault weapons. Like, imagine right now we went to a private game and in like Rebirth, and you have a section of the map, right? And you're playing with your boys, say 6 of you, right? And you make the class MP5 from MW or whatever. Like, you can use old COD guns, stuff like that. Like, the game just got so many stupid issues. If I look at Marvel Rivals, there's a few things they do well, okay? That just makes it take over. The game itself is fun. The game itself is fun. I think COD at its core is also fun, which is why it's so popular and why I make content on it. It's at its core, it's fun, so they both have a fun element. But there's an anti-cheat in place where hackers don't just take over, so there's actually a reason to grind rank play. That's one big reason, okay? Now for the casuals, it's the same thing. Like, even in Marvel Rivals, the casuals have fun playing the game because it's just fun. There's more content. There's game modes to have. Every few weeks they add a new character. They add cool skins for the game that you enjoy, you don't mind spending money on. There feels like there's an actual reward to learning the game and becoming better. Where currently with Call of Duty, I feel like the skill gap's not really that high. There's definitely skill gap in the movement. I like Omni movement, but like I said, like, once you get to a certain point, you're playing hackers, it's so demotivating. There's so many issues around it. And then in terms of content, it's just like, it's so stale now. It's like, you know, they should definitely have more abilities with different game modes and this and that and this and that, and just more fun stuff. Like, the way they stop you from playing rank play is you have to have a certain amount of wins. Bro, the hackers are going to get that in a day and get on the lobby. Like, they need to fix it. Every week, have a custom playlist. For example, I don't know, Throwback Thursday. Bro, every Thursday you play a Rebirth, like, and it only has old metas from a certain time. Or you can only use an old meta for that day. Or, I don't know, let's have another game mode. What's another game mode? I don't know, bro. I don't know. They just have fun game modes. They've had a few, but it's just not consistent enough. It's just not consistent enough. And I just look at the game and I'm like, I don't know. I think there's just so many overall problems, man. There's so many overall problems. Even with like content with the weapons and stuff, like, yeah, the battle pass comes out, but it's just stale, man. They just haven't really evolved the game. Like, I could look at it now and compare it to like 2 years ago, and I'm like, I don't feel like the game has really evolved in terms of like in a positive way. Another thing is, whenever they get the game to a good point and the game resets, the year resets for the yearly multiplayer release, that's okay. But can we not build off Warzone? I'm not gonna lie, the fact that Warzone itself is a separate product, but they integrate it, doesn't really make sense. They need to decide whether it's integrated into the multiplayer game or it's not. If it's a separate free product, then why are people getting punished with a yearly multiplayer release? Like, for example, when the game's in a good spot, when they've got stims in a good spot, when they've got balloons and this and that, and then the game's actually in a good spot, they actually decide to, with a yearly release, reset Warzone. I'm like, why do you do that? And then the same changes they make again in 3 months. It just makes no sense. So they're basically having a cycle of the same shit. It's like when radar got removed. It's like when they took red dots off the game and then they brought it back in like a new feature. Like, no, you took out something for no reason and gave it back to us. There's been no progression, but we have to celebrate this because of how dumb that change was. That's the big issue with Call of Duty. Right now, I'm quite passionate about this game and I want it to do well, but I'm quite annoyed at it. I think it's very naive for the developers and the way everyone is to kind of, you know, just expect people to pay shit for Squid Game skins and this and that, and like dropping bundles on people that are working hard working people to come back from work and play this game. Give them a good product. Give them a good product. People say to me like, oh, you know, you have a creative perspective. I'm like, yeah, of course I do. It's my job. However, I just want the game to do well anyways, bro. Whether I do content or not, you gotta remember, like, the reason why content creators do content is because, one, they're good at the game, or two, they enjoy it. And most of the time they're linked together. You don't get good at a game unless you play it enough because you enjoy it. So I love this game. I decided to get good at this game because I enjoy it so much. I've been playing this since I was like for 12 years. Like, I've been playing this game for like 12 or 14 years. Like, I love this game. They just let us down. They've let us down really badly. They're just not giving us a good product, and it's annoying. It's definitely not ideal. Hey, that's gonna be it for today. I just want to kind of talk about the game again. I haven't uploaded on this channel in a while, so I thought it'd be a nice little welcome back video. And I'm gonna try to do some more Warzone videos going forward. So let me know what you guys want to see. I'm excited to jump back on the Warzone hype, and you know, hopefully the game progresses in a positive way. The good thing is, because I've not played it in so long, there probably is a lot of content for me to do, to be honest, where a lot of people are kind of drained out. I have a lot of content to do because I haven't played for a while, so I'll be okay. This is more for like the community in its whole. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, and I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.